everyone, and I am live. I'm going to give some time to see if anyone hops on. I am doing it from my laptop today. Last time I did it from my phone. So now everything is different again and I have to figure out what goes where. Right, so I am not sure if my microphone is working. So let me know. I have no one on yet. So I'm going to give some time to see if someone hops on. And in the meantime, I'm going to use my phone and see. Yes, there I am. Okay, so I'm live, I have sound, I have no one viewing, but I will tell you my story in any case. So, I would like to tell you about digital marketing. Okay, I'm going to expand my video. Okay, I can see I have one person that joined in. Hello, one person. Drop me a comment so I can know who you are. I cannot see who the people are that is on. I'm still learning how to do this. Oh, Tanya, I'm so glad you're listening to me. Thank you so very much. All right, now at least I know someone's listening and I'm talking to someone. Makes it a little bit better. All right, so the aim of today's live is to tell you what I have been up to in the last 3 months of my life, how it works, and basically just to tell anyone else who is interested that you can make contact with me and I have a wonderful opportunity, because that's absolutely what it was. When I started out with this, I thought, oh my goodness, how am I going to find people to buy this from me? How am I going to be salesy? I'm not even salesy. And the more I've been doing this, the more I realized that this is a phenomenal opportunity. And this is not about me trying to sell anything to anyone. This is about me being able to offer people an opportunity to create an additional income. This is me helping households, moms and dads and uncles and aunts and just people to create more income for themselves. And whatever your reason might be, I think that people who currently do not need an extra income are very few and far in between. So I'm pretty sure that most of you can do with a little bit of extra income, whether that be to just take you on a nice tropical holiday, or in my case, I have a whole lot of debt that I want to pay off. And it's not something I like admitting because I don't want debt and I never wanted to be the person who ended up in debt, but 100 excuses and I don't know, all sorts of funny viruses, and you just end up with the maximum debt that you can have. Well, we did. And every month we're actually doing well. We are living well with the money that we have in our beautiful coastal town, but we're not getting ahead with debt. We are just capable of doing now the English word is gone, the added cost every month and not even to dig into the capital. So this is my reason for doing it. And I actually recently realized that I have to now doing this very seriously, because for the last 3 months I've been fluffing around a bit and not handling this as a real job. And what I'm going to do from now onwards, well, I'm putting my aim to the 1st of August, is to actually make this an official job for myself, to schedule this into my diary, because it's just actually only 2 hours that you need in a day. And I have 4 kids, and I know I can find 2 hours in a day. Well, if I just start by just dropping the mindless scrolling on Instagram before I go to bed, I can find at least another 45 minutes in that time. So let me tell you what it's all about. So digital marketing means that you are marketing on a digital platform. Easy enough, which is absolutely the way to go. So whether you want to be marketing like the same products that I am, online courses, or if you want to market t-shirts or anything, digital marketing is the answer. It's just the better option and you just reach way more people compared to the old way of printing little pamphlets and handing it out. That also works, but just doesn't have the punch and it doesn't reach as far as digital marketing. And actually, if you go and look at the research, digital marketing is most effective if you also have a digital product. So what is a digital product? It's a product that can be multiplied and sold over and over again. So a very good example that everyone usually understands about digital products is if you look at the Udemy platform. Udemy is the platform where you can go and study short courses or longer courses, but you actually end up just buying a video that someone made that teaches you something. And at the end of that, you have a certificate and you have a skill that you can hopefully go and apply. So that is an example of a digital product. Putting together a digital ebook or any digital course or anything like that. So why is this better than an actual product? Well, firstly, your cost to develop usually is low, and then it is something that does not have an end in the reselling. So if you are selling t-shirts, you can only sell your t-shirts one time, and then you have to buy a t-shirt, print a t-shirt, or just resell a t-shirt again. Where with a digital product, once it's created, you can resell and resell and resell and resell and resell as long as people want to buy it. And currently people are buying online courses. So while this is hot, why don't you consider jumping into this? So what am I selling? I am marketing a digital course that teaches you how to set up your own website, specifically to be able to sell online courses. But you can apply the knowledge to absolutely anything. So you can also apply it to your current business or selling your t-shirts or whatever you want to. So what is amazing about the company that I found is that we are called the Digital Growth Community. And I know there's multiple plans like this out there. And there is quite a few that calls themselves something Blueprint. And I know a lot of people have had terrible experiences. Well, I can confirm that the Digital Growth Company that I'm with is such a beautiful, ethical company. And what they say is they give us permission once you have bought a product, a course, to resell that. So you get the master resell rights. So this means that if you buy the small course, the medium, or the big course, that thing that you bought, you are allowed to resell. So not even if you start with this course, are you learning how to make your website? I even give you the product that you will be selling, and your website it's like a business in a box. It comes in a very easy copy and paste format. So you literally just pull everything into your own domain. You follow the steps on how to set up this website to specifically work for you, and then you start earning. So it's a very nice learning and earning picture, if I can say that. So the course to set up your own website and how you start is usually where you start, but then there's extra bonus content that you also buy. So whether you buy the small, medium, or large package, doesn't matter. You always have access to the bonus content, and you always have access to the community, which I'll talk about a bit later. So if you then have your course, your website set up, you can then start earning. So then you start marketing yourself on social media. You can use any platform that you prefer. We currently encourage people to use TikTok just because it is currently the known platform where people looking for opportunities go search. And you want to put yourself where someone who's ready to buy is already looking for what you offer. That makes sense. So you're just going to find more people who are willing to buy. So, recap. When I bought my course, I initially started with a small program. I bought myself the course that explained how to set up my own website with this website that basically came to me ready to rumble. I just had to put in a few things of myself and my own links and my own photo. And sorry. And then I could start marketing this. So right in the beginning, if any one of you were following me at that point, I made a few posts on my Facebook just to tell you guys I'm busy with something new and it's exciting me very much. So at that point already, I basically just completed the course and I was already super happy with what I bought. So I got so much value for the money I spent at that point that I literally felt even if I don't make a cent from here onwards, I already bought value. So I got all of that and now I get to use it to earn. What I then decided in pretty much the first month was to upgrade to the bigger package. And this is why. I'm going to tell you about our packages now. We have 4 different packages. So we have $100 package, $300 package, $600 package, $900 package. Yes, they're all in dollars because it's a global business. So don't let dollars freak you out. If you're from South Africa and listening, I promise it is not a scam. I am willing to send you my statements on if you want to see how the money came into my account. And that is what makes it global. So we want to have a business that we can sell to anyone all over the world. Because yes, at some point South Africa is going to be completely saturated. But then you have America and the UK and, well, wherever. There is no limit to where you can sell this. So yes, we're talking about dollars. $100, $300, $600, and $900. So these packages are the ones that you resell, but note, light bulb moment, you make 100% profit on these. So if you're selling a $100 package, I actually make $100. If you buy my $900 package, I make $900. If any one of you have been in any business or multi-level marketing company or worked for someone who gave you 100% profit, please just say profit in the comments, because I would actually like to know who that is and how it works, because I am keen on making more money. But so this, you get 100% profit. Okay. Next step, after you've paid your $100, $300, $600, or $900, there's always a $29 website fee. So you'll pay 100 plus 29, or 300 plus 29, or 600 plus 29, or 900 plus 29. Okay, so total that up in your head. For South African people, that means about 2,000 Rand for the $100 and the 29 together, and it means about 18,000 Rand for the $900 together with the $29. But there is another cost to this. You have to have your own website, and if you know anything about having a website, is that you have to register your own domain. So I picked the domain earneasynow.com. .com domains are more popular because they just seem more global. I have put it down there, but I don't know how to flip my screen so that you can actually see this. Or is it, it looks like it is actually flipped. So it does help to do this on a laptop better. Okay, so earneasynow.com is my domain name. And my email is almin@earneasynow.com. So you have to also buy this. But this is something you have to buy for any website you want to start, for any business or anything that you are doing. So that is completely separate, and that is not something you buy from me or that you buy from Digital Growth Community. That is something that you buy from GoDaddy.com or any other provider that you like using. Otherwise, we'll guide you. But that ends up being just under another 2,000 Rand, and then you actually register your domain for a year and your email address for a year. So to be honest, when I registered earneasynow.com, I submitted the registration for 3 years because I want to roll with this business, and I know I can be a millionaire in 3 years' time. Yes, I can, and I will. Watch this space. But my registration of 3 years for the email and the domain was around 2,000 Rand. So that does mean that for the cheapest package, the $100 package, it's going to be that 2,000 Rand to get the $100 and the $29. But also it's going to be the added domain cost, which let's say another 2,000 Rand, which pushes the cost up. So know that when you start, it's going to be either 4,000 Rand or then the in-betweens, or then the most expensive one closer to 20,000 Rand. So that's your once-off starting cost. That's the package that you buy. That's the packages that I market. And all the different packages have different information in. And obviously, the $900 package is the Rolls Royce. So I upgraded very quickly from the 100 to the 900, because if you have the $900 package, you can sell the 900, the 600, the 300, and the 100. If you only have the 300, you can sell the 300 and the 100. If you have the 100, you can only sell the 100. Okay, you get this. You get how it works. So I realized that you have a 2-hour workday. You put exactly the same amount of work in to sell either only $100 packages or the 900, 600, 300, 100. And you will not believe me, but the $900 package is our best seller. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. But it is there. So Michelle, who is our mentor and who started the digital growth community, gets stats on all of this because the $29 that you pay goes to her. So she knows how many people paid the $29 for the 900 package or the 100, whatever, because then she releases your website. So she knows exactly how much are spent all over the world for which package. And the $900 are bestseller. So if it is in any way possible, you want to be able to sell the $900 package, because it's either one sale of $900 or 9 sales of $100 to make the same amount of money. Okay, so I upgraded. I have the $900 package, so I can sell all of these options to you. And now I want to talk about the 2-hour workday that I quickly touched on. So if any one of you watching can get all the work you need to get done in one day to be done for the day in 2 hours, and you're happy with the financial if you're happy with the financial output, English is still my second language, people. If you're happy with the financial output that you get after working for 2 hours, put a happy in the comments. I want some interaction. But for digital marketing, this is now your work part every day. So now you're done setting up, you've bought your package, you've gone through the course or a part of it. I'm still with my legacy plan, which is the expensive, the $900 one. There's 106 different modules to work through. I'm like on number 40 or 30 or something. Still have so much to learn, but I can do this and sell and make money even while I'm busy. But okay, so now you've done all that, your website is ready to launch. I am going to talk about the website a little bit because that's your automated machine. Okay, so I'm going to come back to that as well. I'm on the 2-hour workday. Shouldn't fall into my own story. My Afrikaans life the other day became crazy because I was just interrupting myself all the time. Okay, so what do you do for 2 hours? That is seen as your workday. So this is your income generating activity. Firstly, you go live, exactly what I'm doing now. So lives are what people like to see because they see you're real, they see you interact, they see you are live, where any other post can still be scam. So people like it when you go live. So I am aiming to have my TikTok profile be able to do lives in the next week. You have to have 1,000 followers on TikTok. So interestingly enough, I started with one account and I decided that I'm going to keep that to my global account. Start another account to have it with a more South African vibe, because you want to talk differently to South Africans than you do to Americans, for example. I can't refer to South African rands in something that an American person is going to see because I'm just going to lose them. And I wanted to run both of them, but it ended up being too much work for me. So now my South African TikTok is almost at 1,000 viewers. So then I'm going to try to do regular lives. The ideal is to do a live every day and to allocate 1 hour for that. So that takes up 1 hour of a 2-hour workday. And it's fun. Sometimes there's actually people interacting and you have like a conversation going, where today I'm hoping there's people actually continually listening and I'm telling you all about it. So that's my live. So the next thing you do, so it's the live, that's part of your 2-hour workday. Then after that, you check your emails. If anyone has emailed you and asked you some questions, you check the places where you have posted, if people have commented that they need more information. So we call that a call to action. So we always end one of our posts with, say yes if you want more information, or do you want more family time? I have the solution for you. Say family in the comments. So then you go and you react on all of those call to actions on wherever you have done your posts. You create new content so that you have 3 posts a day on TikTok. That would be the golden ideal. I am not there yet. I'm not yet consistent with that. But I'm figuring it out. And that is the beauty, as you're building something and you're learning a new skill. And it is okay if you initially miss days, or if you do 1 a day, or if you do 1 every second day. The key just is to try and stay consistent. That's the golden word. So currently I'm trying to do a post on my TikTok every day in the morning so that I at least have that consistency going. But it's not easy. Life happens. And that's fine. So that's part of your 2-hour workday, is creating content for you to post. And for people who don't want to put their faces out there, we have a big whole program explaining how you can do this faceless. So you can literally create this whole empire without ever putting yourself on a video, or just your back, or like, you walking away. You can do things like that. But there's training on that, because there's a very specific technique that you have to follow. You can't just put random videos on and expect people to like it. You have to still also build confidence and have people like and trust you with your videos. But so we have a whole module in that inside our community. So that is also an option if you don't want to do it with your face. Then the last thing that you do as part of your 2-hour workday is copy and paste free ads. So that is typically putting an ad on a free website. We in South Africa know things like Gumtree or OLX or things like that. So it's similar websites. We're allowed to do free listings, but you offer this opportunity. And the good news is, sorry, you get all the copy. So everything that you have to put in the ad or the text, we give to you. The list of websites that you can go and do this, we give that to you. So it's so easy. It's just, you have to figure a few things out, but you cannot go wrong. Everything is given to you. And what you're aiming for when you are in this 2-hour working gap is your aim is to get people to subscribe to your emails. That is your automated machine. So you are marketing. You're getting people to go to your website, www.earneasynow.com, to put their email address in. And then when they go to the next page, there's a very nice video explaining everything, and another one on the next page, and then it rolls through to your sales page. So someone who is ready to buy, you don't have to explain anything. They just roll through the process and they buy from your website. If they're not in a space that they can buy and they hop off your website, they've given you their email address, and your system starts sending them daily emails to remind them, to explain what you are doing, and to ask them to ask you questions if they have. And you're also building relationship with these people. But it's all an automated system. So you are working to get the email addresses to go into your system. And then once they're in your system, the system works for itself. So that is your freedom machine, or your automated website. And that's the website you built in the beginning. And if you know anything about marketing, is that followers on Instagram or friends on Facebook, nothing of those are monetizable, if that even is a word. But having an email list is something that has value. So if you create a business that has a big email list, you actually have something of value that is a business that can be resold. So you're building that in the background while you're trying to sell your product to people. So your 2 hours really just is a small window of what happens in your process, and in the end for you to sell this amazing course to people. Then lastly, if I'm not forgetting something, I want to tell you about the community. So community, the best way to explain it is like a Facebook group, but it's on a different platform. It's on a school platform that has an app. So it is different to Facebook. It has its own settings and rules and everything, but it's a much nicer platform, and it has way more capabilities and things that you can do on that. So the community is where everyone that has bought any one of the packages, $100, $300, $600, or $900, are allowed to ask questions, to celebrate wins, to just be happy with each other, or get tech support. So the nice thing about that is you buying from me know that there is somewhere you can go to ask any questions. The nice thing about me selling means that I don't have to take anyone's hand and drag them through the process. Once someone has bought from me, they take responsibility. They can jump onto tech calls. They can ask questions in the community. They can send emails. It's not my problem. So I don't have to be a tech champion to solve someone's problem, because there's a community put together for that. The community is beautiful and uplifting, and we're currently over 20,000 people globally that is in this group. I mean, 20,000 people wouldn't be in this group if this didn't work. From the day that I bought about 3 months ago, we were just about, I think, 15 or 16,000 people in this group. So we are constantly growing. And there's extra training, there is extra content, all of the testimonials or anything that you'll need is in this community. There is webinars that get scheduled. I'm talking my throat dry. So if someone would like to rather be on a live webinar and have that interaction and get the information, all of the information is there. And more than that is the information is there to say, on Friday we have a webinar. Send an email out to your whole email list. Use these words and invite them to this link. Everything is done for you. Everything is done for you. And the community is amazing. So, if anyone watching now have any questions, you may post it. Or if anyone feels that I said, I will come back to this and I forgot, please remind me. Because I don't think I forgot something, but if I did, I would like to then just tell you about that. But yeah, so that is what I have been busy with. Okay, so let me share a few numbers while I wait a bit and see if anyone jumps up with questions. So I started with the $100 package. On day 6, I sold my first $100 package. So it took me about a week to make my money back, or let's say part of my money. Then I sold another $100 package before I decided I'm going to upgrade. Upgraded, so because I upgraded within a month, I didn't have to pay $900, but then you get to pay the one that you upgrade to minus the one that you've already bought. So I upgraded for $800, and I kid you not, 2 weeks later I sold my first $900 package. So pretty much 6-7 weeks into this, the 21,000 Rand that I pushed towards this, I got all of that back. So that's not terrible return on investment. Not everyone builds so fast. It's really so individualized, and you typically sell to people who are like you because you relate to them. So maybe I fall in a market that buys easier than my aunt would, example. Some people wait 3 or 3.5 months before they have their first sale. I made mine in 6 days. So it's very different for everyone. But what I can say is at this point, I have made 30,000 Rand with this program, not even doing the 2-hour workday as I should. So my friend who bought into this, the friend that I heard this from, Lizelle, she by month 3 had already made 300,000 South African rands. She has also by now made 1.3 million Rand. So she started beginning of this year. So that is 7 months in. So that shows you what can be done, but it is going to be directly related to how much work you put in. This isn't money for free. This isn't some scheme. This isn't just you waiting for money in little envelopes to arrive at your door. I am such good proof of that. I worked a little, I made a little. 30,000 Rand can be life-changing for some people, but okay, let's take off the 20 that I spent to do this. So 10,000 Rand is life-changing for some people. And that's what I've made profit without even spending the 2 hours a day, without posting every day, without being consistent. My friends, the people in our community who are consistent, who grabbed this and ran with it, all of them either moved from one town to another, became millionaires, bought themselves a new car, paid off all their debt, could put food on their table again, and all sorts of amazing stories. So how much you're going to make is going to be absolutely dependent on if you just follow the program and the process, because it's a proven process. You just get step 1, step 2, step 3, and if you do that, you're going to have success. If you're teachable, if you're coachable, you're going to have success. Because the people who do that and follow this from day 1, step by step by step, really start earning very well by month 6. So what I can also add is that's not it. Just reselling this course is not what this program is about, only about. So if you're specifically in the $900 program, the Legacy Builder, then you later on learn how to monetize your YouTube, how to monetize Facebook, how to monetize with affiliate marketing. And you learn all these special skills also as part of the course. I'm not there yet, so I can't even tell you what all the things is that I still have to get to. But I know this is so jam-packed full of amazingness. We're actually busy with a 90-day sprint, so where we have additional free daily input and courses from Michelle helping us to make a success of this. So imagine you already have all of these courses, everything is set up for you, you can just do this, and now they come in for free. They say, okay, let me help you even more. And so the last 5 or so days, what has been the content we've been getting, we're now day 15 in the sprint, has been how to use ChatGPT to basically write your videos for you, to write the audio, what you're going to say for your videos for you, or what you're going to type if you're going faceless for you. And I've always known that this is something that is a possibility, but I thought to myself, let me just figure this out and start making a success of it, and then I'll go and look at what ChatGPT can add. But no, I didn't have to. Michelle did all of that for us, and she's giving all of, like literally, she tells you, put this sentence into ChatGPT. Okay, edit like this. Make it feel like your own words. Do this. Ask ChatGPT to put more empathy in, etc. So those of you have successfully used ChatGPT know how amazing tool it is. But so yes, I got taught how to use that with my digital marketing to make an even bigger success, or to create content for the next 7 days, so I don't even have to think what I'm going to see, to create hooks that people want to stop the scroll and listen to you. It's just phenomenal. So I am passionate about this. I am excited to see what it's going to do for me in the next few months, but I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for what this can mean for you. So if you in any way feel that you need an extra income, or you just cannot live the way you do, or you need to just have more time with your family, because family time have become overtime that you might probably not even get paid for. But I challenge you to be curious. I started this because I was curious. Be curious. Be curious enough to not judge this opportunity before you've not checked it out. Because maybe, just maybe, this opportunity changes everything for you. So, no questions? I'm going to call it a day. I'll post this. And so any one of you who want to go and re-listen will be more than welcome to see this on my feed, I think, for the next 30 days. Cheers.